Yeah.
I don't know. It always wants to go like I'll be doing a back turn with the trailer, and before I know it, the trailer is next to my driver's side window.
It's like driving on ice. You go opposite the way you want to go.
You do, but then you go a little too far. Molly, you can start sharing.
That's life. You always go a little too far.
I always take it a little too far. That's why we're off the rails. Nate, what did you do in the break? You look wigged out. Did you eat a mushroom before in between?
I was just taking happy drugs.
I want what Nate's got.
I just pooped. I pooped. That's what I did.
You pooped?
I pooped.
Record time, sir.
You're dripping in sweat.
I'm not sweating, am I? I'm
Nate, when are you not sweating? Mark, that looks like your old hair a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, it is your old hair. I've kept it all this time.
I want that back.
Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
Welcome back, universe, to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark. Bonus episode 33, our first ever 33rd bonus episode of the second season.
Coming to you live from the virtual Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studio all over this beautiful internet.
Home Sale Realty, did you say?
Is that what did I say? Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty.
All right. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell a home or interested in a career in real estate, email Roy at cbhsr.com or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And if you aren't in the Wisconsin area, doesn't matter. Roy will refer you to the right people. He'll get you in touch, so give Roy a call. So, we are back here, the sequel to the Railblazers episode, with the return of Mark and the world-famous comic Nate Ford.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Molly's tagging along, too, like a little annoying little brother over there.
Hey,
we love
you,
Molly. We love her.
How you doing?
Without Molly, we're just talking to each other. Oh, look what you did.
Oh, she left?
She left us.
Get back here. I'll bring you back in. All right. We got bad mistake kidnapping, giant Japanese robots, apple glasses, smart tattoos, hologram porn, the great Chinese sperm shortage, a lot wrong with Australia, magical squid teeth, getting wokefished, Ellen sucks, zombie cicadas, and a lot more with this jam-packed bonus episode. You guys pumped?
Yeah.
Everybody takes a break. Nate takes a shit. He's not... What's going on there, Nate?
I'm sharing the thing. I'm sharing it. That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm giving you... All right. Don't worry. You share the thing.
I just got one little thing here. I'm sharing it right now. Bonus time with the ever so wonderful Tom.
Oh, just Tom?
Yep.
Yeah. And his little brother, Molly. All right, here we go. We have a possible kidnapping gone wrong. Click for some sound. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I'll start it over.
They can see you, guy.
Okay. Here we go. Here's a problem.
So,
Hold
for
on.
those listening,
because the hero's about to come. Here comes the hero. Anytime. Hey! This guy don't give a fuck. Biff in the side of the car. He's gonna save the day. And wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Where is this? Is this England?
This is England. No, it wasn't a kidnapping. This guy's limping back with a dirty knee. Butt naked.
Well, where's the kid?
She's coming along.
There it's a joke?
No, it wasn't a joke. They thought she was kidnapped and he was sleeping. Was not a kidnapping. And everybody gets a laugh because...
Okay. Wait, did the kid just run off, or is that?
No, someone picked up the kid and ran.
Yeah, I thought it was her that picked up the kid.
Oh, we're showing the Biff with a big old British bum crack here.
You go, sir.
He was being a hero. He was almost a hero.
He is a hero. He didn't know that this was all lies.
And
He went into beast mode, and he's like, I'm getting my child back.
Biff. Oh, he just takes it hard. There's the niece going, yep, there's my naked uncle.
Oh, that's the uncle?
Yeah, it was the uncle.
Nice.
Sleeping in the...
That was me.
Sleeping naked?
Sleeping naked. So the man said he didn't. He just reacted. He tried to put his pants on, but he realized that he grabbed his shirt. So
These pants don't fit at all.
So he was trying to put his legs through the shirt hole, and then just gave up on him.
It could have been worse. He could have ran out there with his shirt hanging off his leg.
Well, if you realize he had the shirt in his hand, so when he was futzing with it, and then he didn't realize how close he got to the car while struggling with the shirt, and then it was like right up in his face, so he biffed right into the side of the car. Poor dude.
Good for him for in the moment making the right call. You know, he's just like, we're doing this. I'm saving her. So I don't know if I would react the same naked in that situation. I might pause, put my pants on, and lose precious seconds.
Put your shirt on?
The shirt can wait. I would put like my boxers on first.
Oh, jeez. Well, if Helen went missing, are you really taking time to put your boxers on from a dead sleep?
If it happened in real, well, I don't sleep naked. But if it happened in real time like that, you know, yeah, I'd run out there. But if I were naked, I might try to put on pants real quick.
But you grabbed your shirt.
I don't.
Maybe
that's a rookie mistake.
It. At least put the shirt on.
I think I would be a better runner with pants on. I think I'd be a little too floppy without any coverage at all.
Yeah, my penis would just get in the way. Like
it'd be like dragging a 10-pound sausage.
Yeah.
You gotta make it a fair fight, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here's what.
But just imagine being in that car when a 200-pound naked man slams against it.
Was he commandeering a car too?
Well, that didn't look like the car the kid was in.
Yeah.
I thought the kid was putting the car on the upper corner of the camera, and then all of a sudden this thing pulls out into the picture, and he just runs into it. So was this a practical joke, or was this just total misunderstanding?
Total misunderstanding.
Okay.
That turned into be hilarious.
All right.
Well, here we go. We got problems. We got major Japanese problems going on.
Uh-oh.
This is a giant 60-story robot that has now taken its first steps.
This has got to be fake.
No, this is real, man.
I would have heard about this before now if this was real.
Gundam robot.
Yeah.
Yokohama, Japan.
The real Power Rangers.
Cool. Well, if this is real, that's awesome. I mean, granted, it's basically an amusement park attraction, but still very cool.
Right now. What about in 5 years when this thing is running and doing like flips like that robot dog?
Walking is shockingly complicated. Is Nate drowning down there? I can't tell.
No, Ron Bertie's comment is just covering my face.
Sorry.
Bothering him.
Take it down.
This is what you get for not being on my show.
This is it's cool, but it's not that cool because Japan has a 60-foot robot, and I don't think we do.
Well, so far all this robot can do is half of the hokey pokey. So until it gets caught up with what I've seen in the animes, I'm not really worried.
Yeah, but they have a pretty big head start. That thing's built and moving.
Just one leg, that's all I see moving. The rest, that's Abraham Lincoln in the Hall of Presidents at Disneyland.
You sure it's not a movie that they're making right now?
That's not what they're saying in this story from IFLscience.com. Technology.
I wouldn't
Gundam
put it past the
Factory.
Japanese. They do awesome, crazy stuff like this. So
They
if
said-
anyone on Earth is going to do it, it's going to be the Japanese.
Yeah, they don't mess around, I guess. We're going to build a robot. Let's make it 60 stories tall.
Let's stop
Right.
fucking around, gentlemen.
We're going to make it. All right. So when does this become a problem is my question for everybody. Apple glasses. This is where the computer screen is right on
Right on your glasses? Yeah.
your glasses. What about when people who are going to wear these when driving?
Oh, you know it's
That
going to be
sound is
definitely
crazy.
accident prone for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
That's just a bad idea. You may as well have your phone up in your face.
Which
That
is
you
what
basically do.
that's what people do all the time now. Is
Yeah.
have their phone in their face. This is going to be even worse. Hands free, but I can't see a thing.
Trying to
Oh.
type on the dashboard.
Smart specs, they're called. A genius system lets you see apps and games in a virtual keyboard floating in the air in front of you.
Yeah, it's just a augmented reality headset. Yeah.
$500. Can you take calls with it, I'm wondering?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Announced it will be March 2021.
Tom, can
You
you
know-
mute that audio?
No.
Okay.
I can ditch the whole story.
All right.
The problem
mean,
with
like-
StreamYard is you guys hear the audio, I don't get to.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
weird.
they're certainly cool. I would like a pair, but I don't need them, and I don't think I would use them driving around.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's bunk. Here's another thing I've got a question if we need, you guys.
Shoot.
This is, let's share the screen here. I'm getting better at this. There's so many.
Come on,
things.
Grandpa. Let's go, Boomer.
Getting there. I'm going to give this to you one day, Mark. Smart tattoos turn your skin into a living touch screen.
The second you said
What?
smart tattoos, I thought you meant like a sensor that would tell you medical data or something. No, so this is an interactive tattoo.
Smart
No.
tattoo, when applied to the
Okay.
skin, transform.
Why?
Smart
What's the-
marks, it's called.
What's the
Smart mark.
practical application?
True.
So does that mean you got dumb marks?
So can it be hacked and like used to control wherever you've got your tattoo? Like control your arm?
Well, I
you-
imagine it's basically a button on your body you can press.
Yeah.
Swipe gestures, like performing on smartphones. There are
Yeah.
a few gestures that are more.
It's an input, so you could be swiping left on your Megadeth tattoo instead of answering the call on your phone.
Exactly. You can just hit my mega tattoo or something.
Eh.
Mega
weird.
is over here.
I mean, there's probably like cool things you can do with it for like prisons. I don't know, but I can't think of an instance where whoop, I'm gonna answer the phone call on my prison tier.
Ooh, that would be nice. Because then they would have to basically scribble it out, or when you
And
enter
plus,
the
like,
prison.
how is there a wire coming out of you? Then how is this interfacing with your phone?
I have no idea.
Hold on, I got a call.
Embedding chips into you or something.
I got a call from my inner thigh tattoo. Hold on. Hey.
Ooh,
Does it
ooh.
vibrate?
I just set it to vibrate. Don't worry.
Here we go. Everybody ready for hologram porn?
Yes.
You put this is gonna be you. We can click for some sound. I don't know how this sounds, but
So it's a
it's a
headset.
POV headset. And there's the
Yeah,
girl.
get rid of that sound.
Get rid of the sound.
And then instead of watching her on your TV, she's just in your face.
Yeah, so it's filmed POV style.
Okay. Point of view style for the boomers.
Yeah, point of view style. So here's a actress.
Oh. You can work out with her.
Yeah,
You can play Yahtzee.
So she's
Well, you-
kissing a dummy.
but that's what
Well,
you're gonna
that's where
see.
the camera.
is-
Yeah, the camera is mounted in her eyes, so she's physically. It looks like she's kissing you, the viewer,
Ugh,
Mhm.
That's weird.
which seems a little forceful. I mean, that's whew, kissing. I don't watch porn for the kissing.
I've watched so much porn that the kissing does turn me on now.
It comes back around.
Yeah.
You'll
So,
need
like,
When she starts undressing, holy crap.
all right. So, like, I've seen the headsets where you can like slip your phone into them. Like every Christmas, you see the commercials. Like, do you know what to get, Grandpa? Get him a VR headset. My first thought is, well, Grandpa's gonna watch porn. Is that what this is?
Now we can.
So
It's a lot of data. Short scenes are 8 gigabytes.
Wow.
I suppose, yeah, because it's the whole 360. So if you really want to know what's going on up in the corner in the wall during the porn scene, you can just stare at that the whole time.
Mm-hmm. It's 90% male perspective, but they're carrying female slanted sex toys from the likes of Teledildonics, Molly, specialist.
Women are only recently catching up to men in the porn consumption department. So,
yeah,
come on, ladies, pick up that ball. You can do it.
Yeah, and we're all being
pick up that ball.
Just the one.
Wow.
The one good one.
Nate, is this going on your Santa list?
Yes. So Elon Musk, I want that, and also a house.
So has anyone ever used one of these headsets?
I have. Molly's used VR
for video games or whatever. Because outside of porn, what is the appeal of these things?
Well, they're pretty fun actually. Tom's nephew has one for the PlayStation, and
playing Morrowind or whatever.
No, he's just like slicing blocks that are coming at you or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were playing one where like you had Matrix style like bullets coming at you that you had to slice, and it was pretty nuts.
Okay. So it's purely for entertainment.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I suppose if you could use it like those Google glasses and just have your home office where you pop on the headset and now you're like the guy from Heavy Rain.
You know how it is, though, Mark. Our calculators in high school were strictly for math, and then people figured out how to make games on them.
Black dude.
I am shocked that they are still selling those T86s and making kids get them for school. Those things have like a 1% of the power of a smartphone, and yet kids still have to buy these graphing calculators that cost $100.
How about just download this free app for your phone and it'll work?
And
because it's a cabal.
Brackets and parentheses and everything perfectly, it comes out wrong.
That's programming. I took a little bit of programming in high school. I know just enough to embarrass myself.
All right, we got a problem in China.
Uh-oh.
Sperm banks. They are critically low on sperm. They're urging citizens to
due to coronavirus.
Yep.
I suppose. Well. I mean, that's just what. Hold on.
No.
So people are not having sex because of coronavirus, but they would rather go to a bank and get anonymous sperm.
Only 20% are qualified donors, so you got to have good sperm. Now
what are these requirements? Only 20%?
Hold on, I'm taking this off. We're just getting bombarded by ads that people don't need to see.
You have to be like really tall and handsome, or
so it's not anonymous.
Okay.
You have to
so I
go
can order. So if this were China, I could order some of your sperm.
Yeah. But in order to be a donor, first of all, they don't even pay you for it. It's a charity.
Oh.
So you have to go in once a week for 6 weeks to make a full donation.
Am I on the hook for child support?
You are not getting my sperm for free. No, thank you.
No.
You got to buy dinner at least.
Yeah. You got to buy me a drink
to get this magical juice. All right.
To see my Gundam, you got to do a few things.
So once a week for 6 weeks to make a full donation.
What is a full donation?
I know, it's like a picture.
Is it like a tub? Like, here you go.
I got my donation right here. Slosh, slosh, slosh.
They promise not to make more than 10 families per donation.
There you go. Here's the
hot off the press. Oh, don't drink it.
Mm.
You can make 10 families. How is that a full, like, why do I need to keep coming back?
So I don't know. I'm just curious, like, what are the requirements to be a donor? You said only like 20% of people.
20% of people match the requirements. I will bring that up again, but I'm not going to show it because I don't know those Chinese.
Ew.
So I guess I'm shocked. There's so much in vitro fertilization in China. Because China's. I just got the impression China never had a problem making more Chinese people. They've always been one of the most populous countries in like modern times. So I didn't think we're having any problems in that department.
Chinese health officials said they could only help 30 couples with the amount of sperm they had reserved.
It takes a lot of sperm to make a Chinese baby.
Shooting it in with a clocking gun? Only 170 people signed up to give away their sperm.
Okay.
Sperm from type A and type O blood are in serious shortage.
Sure. Okay. Now they want more the needed blood types. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You have to be
type O is awesome.
45.
Listen, if you're not going to pay for my sperm, at least have somebody there to help me out. You know what I'm saying?
You're out.
You can at least extract it for me.
I'm going to share the screen on this one just for you, Mark. Sorry, Mark, you can't donate to China your sperm.
Why?
People who suffer from hair loss or even short-sightedness are not allowed to contribute your sperm.
Oh, well.
China is anti-ball.
This is slowly sounding more and more like eugenics.
Selected, the citizen needs to restrain himself from sexual activities for 3 to 7 days before making the contribution.
You got to have the blue balls or it doesn't work.
The whole process takes about 8 months. No
what?
To extract?
Tie you up and jerk you every day. Every 7th day, somebody comes in with food and water and then strokes you.
I just picture one of those dairy farms that come out with the dairy sucking apparatus.
Wow.
I saw one of those at the state fair.
The sperm factory.
Wow. Each visit, the donor will ejaculate into a cup and their sperm to be frozen.
Okay, sure. That's a lot of sperm, though. I mean, if they're doing multiple... Because from what I understand, you only need one sperm to make a baby.
Yep.
So are they just putting the egg and the sperm in a cup and shaking it? Or are they, like, under the microscope injecting the sperm into the egg like, we saw in movies when we were kids?
Yeah. Well, I got something else to share. We're having a sperm-filled episode.
Spermapalooza.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to Sperm.
Spermtastic.
Here we go. Sperm has been faking humans out for the longest time. They found out that human sperm roll like playful otters as they swim, contradicting century-old beliefs. So they go in a corkscrew pattern.
They do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll to drill into
That's
the
a good trick. Well, I guess that makes sense because it's evolution. It's survival of the fittest sperm. Who's going to get there first? And, maybe you get a little extra speed going. Maybe have a little heavier impact so you be the first to actually penetrate. Because we've all seen the beginning of Look Who's Talking. We all know what happens.
I'm like, oh, man, that's the inside of Kirstie Alley's.
A young Kirstie Alley.
That one's all right. This doctor claims sperm are very cheeky little creatures.
They would have to be.
Sperm deception. This video wouldn't play before, but let's roll the dice live. Here we go. It's corkscrewing just like a sperm.
Ooh.
And, of course,
there's a car commercial.
This thing's not working.
Well, I mean, so that begs the question, are sperm alive? Are we men creating millions upon millions of lives every day?
They only have half the DNA, and 2 sperms can't have sex to make a third sperm, so that would mean no.
Well, just being able to reproduce isn't necessarily the definition of being alive. So once I'm fixed, I'm no longer alive?
No, but you had the ability. Like, they would look at the human species. They wouldn't look at Mark.
What about, like, one of those half donkey, half horse or whatever
A mule?
A mule. Mules are sterile, so are they not alive?
That's a good question. Mule's alive.
So, because I know like a lot of like some animals have shockingly more DNA than
That was
humans.
our video.
But,
It's only a commercial. Look at how ripped off we got.
like, don't mice or worms have more DNA than humans or something like that? And we were shocked because they're so much smaller than us. That's irrelevant. I'm babbling. Well, Tom, the video didn't work, but the ad did.
So
Yeah.
I was trying to show the corkscrew barrel roll motion of a human sperm.
Here, I'll show you.
That's better than the video.
Oh, Joe wants us to play movie trailers. Joe from The Experiment and Joe Madness Live. Check him out. Joe's an awesome dude.
Joe Madness.
Joe Madness. So we got emus in Australia are being banned.
Aren't they native to Australia?
Yep, but they're being banned from bars.
Who's riding an emu into the bar?
Those emus have been smoking in the bars. We
This
can't
guy.
allow the smoking.
I'd ride an emo into the bar.
Queensland pub bans after bad behavior. They used to let them walk around
Okay.
all
So
the
the
time.
bar had its own emu, or there were emus adjacent, and they would just come and go as they please.
Yeah,
One bad emo ruined the whole thing.
well, no, they were shitting everywhere, and they say emu shit is one of the worst smelling shits. They would steal drinks.
Never mind COVID. I don't want to drink where there's emu shit everywhere.
Well, Molly, you know how birds get when they want something and you don't let them?
Yep.
So they get very irritated.
They're mean drunks.
They're mean.
Yeah.
And
They had one too
basically,
many whiskeys.
I don't know. If you look at the emu's front claw, that looks like the first step in Jurassic Park with the
Yeah.
rat.
There you go.
So if you'd not given up your bowl of peanuts at the bar, the emu's going to slice your belly open.
Nice.
And I heard that emus dry hump the shit out of people.
A lot of animals dry hump the shit out of people. Your
This
dog
looks-
will do it. Yeah.
That video looks like the beginning of like, I was raped by an emu at the bar. Nah!
You still feel the sperm corkscrewing?
Emu comes so much. So much
It was a-
cum.
It was a swim up bar. It was between a dolphin and an emu. It was terrible.
This night at the Roxbury all over.
And that is why the sea is so salty.
My tears.
Share screen. Let's share this one here. More Australian news. Mark, we had a similar story, but this happened again. Police arrest a man for scrotum surgery at a backpackers hostel. Backpackers hostel.
Yeah, I would prefer a medical environment.
No, this guy found they also found a severed penis and testicles in an Australian man's freezer.
What?
Is this the same guy?
No, this is a different guy. I guess
Okay.
there's a thing
Was
online.
Was he trying to help the backpacker, or was he just getting his rocks off? No pun intended.
Well, that's a perfect ad right there for the story. Little shaving.
There is a castration fetish that some men like doing it, some men like watching it, some men like performing it.
That's terrifying.
So he partially castrated another man in a separate fetish-related incident.
I assume these are non-consenting castrations.
Sometimes they are, is the scary thing.
Well, if they are consenting, then that's fine. That yes, you may do this to me. Two adults want to do it. That's fine with me. I don't want to wake up and go, oh my God.
It's under the law of, like, Mark, I can't take your tonsils out because it's a medical procedure at that point.
Yeah.
And I can't practice medicine. So a castration falls under that, where this guy got a hold of a cryopen used to remove warts with and other lesions with high pressure nitrous oxide to remove a single testicle from the other man. I'm only taking one. You got a spare. So
Well, I did shoot liquid nitrogen up your pants once. It was in one of those condensed can air computer cleaners, and if you hold it upside down, it shoots out like the crazy cold
Yeah.
liquid nitrogen or whatever. And yeah, you were drunk on my couch, and I shot you up the pants with it real quick. It woke you up.
The things he did to me when I was drunk on his couch.
Hey, as my house, my rules.
Oh. So, what do you think, Nate? Would you like to see one of these procedures?
No. I'm just in pain, just reading about it, hearing about it.
I have seen a penis get cut in half the long way in person.
Was the person alive, or was this a dissection situation?
This was a cadaver. This was a specimen. And I guess the inside of the penis is very interesting. It's all kind of feels like...
Well, no other part of the body is like it.
No, it's all cavities, and it fills up with blood to get hard. So imagine, it's almost like flat broccoli. It's kind of what it feels like, if that makes any sense. You got to feel it, and that's what our professor was.
You gotta feel it.
You gotta feel it. And then, you know, watching it, those scalpels are like lightsabers. So when they bring the scalpel down, the wiener just goes fit. And you walk out of class going, I just felt the inside of a guy's penis. Today. That's what I did today. How was school? Shut up. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. So I recommend everybody take anatomy.
Well, the only reason I don't want to see people being castrated, that fetish or whatever, is only because what if I do get a hard on?
Oh my God, this is so hot.
Like, what? I'm gonna have to rethink a few things in my life.
What if? Well, I was never a big fan of the gore porn movies where it's just, ooh, let's torture somebody, Hostel or Saw style. So I never liked that stuff, so I can't imagine I would enjoy watching, even if it was in a medical, institutional learning situation.
Did you get?
I don't want to watch Tom cut that up. Say that again?
Did you get to see your wife give birth?
The second time I saw more than the first time.
How much did you see? Did you get to see the blood squirting and the afterbirth get tugged by the umbilical cord?
There was, some.
Like a fishing
there was some of nature's beauty, yeah. I got to cut the umbilical cord, but the first time I did it for my first kid, it got splattered all over the doctor's face. It didn't do it this time, so I was a little let down.
You got a ripe one the first time.
As a lady doctor too, I felt real dirty.
Did they ask you? Did they ask you if you wanted to keep the placenta?
No one asked about that, and we wouldn't have kept it.
Yeah, a lot of people eat that.
I've heard about that, and you know what? Go for it. I'm gonna pass.
Come out with a little bit of salt.
Oh, people who eat placentas. Here, let's bring that up. The placenta pate they make.
Yeah, I believe. I mean, it's full of nutrients, right? And it's the closest to eating human you're going to be able to do legally.
There we go. BBC. Why do people eat placentas? It's a waste from. Why would anyone choose to eat it? No, it's full of everything. It helps with delivering better milk for the ma. Some women opting to drink the placenta. Fruit.
So does dark beer.
It could be cool, sending it off to be dried and made into capsules. Oh, so you got to take it as a pill? Would you take it as a pill? There you go. Look at that hunk of meat. Why are you throwing it away?
If our doctor recommended it, yes.
Would you put it in a magic bullet and throw like a shot of brandy in there?
If the doctor said it was beneficial and we need to do it, I would do it. But if the doctor was indifferent... If my doctor, if Susan's doctor, if the pregnancy doctor said that, yeah, I would consider it. But I have no interest in doing it myself as a novelty.
What if Dr. Fossey says it's a requirement now?
It'll save you. It'll help. It'll save you from the COVID.
Yeah.
You got to have the afterbirth. Maybe that's why kids aren't as affected as well.
A cocktail of red berries and bananas.
That'll get rid of the placenta smoothie.
Yeah, you drink it rather quickly. They actually have parties where all the relatives will come over and they'll make them into pâtés.
Sure. All right, Tom, would you have some of your sister's pâté?
Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say Susan's, my sister's.
No, you said relatives. Your sister's having a placenta pate party. A PPP.
Are
What
you
do I bring to that? Do I bring like a bottle of wine or
bring some appetizers?
Red wine?
I'm
Bloody
down with
Mary
PPPP. You know me.
yeah? What goes with that? Red or white wine?
Well, the old school rule of thumb is red meat, red wine. But
Okay.
whatever you like. If you like it, bring it.
Nate, you're coming to my sister's placenta pate party, right?
He's not a relative.
Hey, it's a perk of being on Off the Rails. What do you want?
Okay.
It's like family.
I'm an honorary member of the family.
All right, Molly. Let's say you were in the possession of your own placenta.
Hey,
Would you feed it to people?
I come to your house, eat your placenta. You come to my house, eat my
As a woman,
placenta.
would you offer that up?
Think of the hits we'd get, Molly, watching people eat it.
A private party. Private party.
No, I want it online. Special Off the Rails. Nate ate calamari on, or you guys ate the calamari. We do that where you guys.
Yeah, the pickled calamari.
That was delicious.
I didn't like it.
Thank you.
It wasn't bad.
More, please.
Can I have some more? I mean, unless it's something that was a tradition in my family, like that seems like a weird thing to offer, I may consider eating it. Isn't that like all the Hollywood scandal going around about the children's blood and stuff making you taste or making you younger?
Molly, if you're gonna kill this show,
I've heard like urban legends of people doing that. I haven't heard anything recently of people consuming the blood of recently. The youth.
It has.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I don't
Thanks,
know.
If you can get young blood,
the killing bitch strikes again. We were talking all friendly placenta talk.
Tom, would you sell your blood for someone else to drink?
B positive blood's pretty rare.
I'm B negative.
How much are they giving me?
Not much.
$5 a gallon?
Less than the price of gasoline.
Oh, no, then no, I'm keeping it in me. I don't like that needle. So I got something else that's kind of scary here.
All right.
Since we just saw that Japanese robot, this is going to be some technology that isn't good. So squid teeth are the secret to building self-healing robots.
Squid have teeth?
Squid have very small teeth.
They have suckers and they have beaks.
Yep.
Is this like the suckers that with teeth on them? Because I've seen those.
Sucker
nature specials. Yeah, they got little teethies on their suckers for like grabbing.
So what are you doing? What are you doing with these squids?
So the squid ring teeth. So I'm guessing.
Okay, sure.
So
I think that's the suckers.
So the real question is, why would you want a self-healing robot? That sounds like a bad idea.
The amazing thing is this protein kind of works like Velcro. It's the only protein that they found that you can pull apart and it almost like magnetizes, sticks back together. So if you can turn that into robotics, you would basically have immortal robots, like the T-1000.
Yeah, as a core building block, that could be interesting, but I don't think we're technologically anywhere near that.
But we're going in the right direction.
Like, do we have true nanobots right now? I've heard people speculate about them, but I haven't heard anything about anything actually happening.
I'm not sure, but I think this is the way to do it. But guess what? We got a better story.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shit. Check this.
Oh, I think Nate's frozen.
That's a good place to be frozen, though.
Excellent. Now, we need your opinion. NBA investigating. You heard about the bubble, right? Quarantine rules?
Sure. Yeah, they're going to play in a bubble?
He got, not quite. They can't leave, like, a certain place. Everybody has to go in there, and if you leave, they have a narc hotline that you call. Now, this guy went to a strip club. He got a little day pass to go to a funeral, and then him and his buddies went out for dinner, and they found him at a strip club. Now he has to quarantine for 2 weeks.
That's fair. He broke the rules. He's got to quarantine.
Yeah. But wouldn't he still have had to quarantine for 2 weeks for going to the funeral and coming back anyway?
Days.
Possibly, yeah.
I know where you're at. They keep taking
Molly,
your temperature.
You've got a point there.
They said his argument is if he went to a different restaurant, he wouldn't have had to quarantine because he does need to eat. They have the problem with the strip club.
So does okay, I picture a strip club. Is this a zero contact strip club? Because if you're 6 feet away, I suppose it's all good, right? Outdoors too. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's an outdoor social distancing strip club.
Yeah, the drive-through strip club.
Or are they doing it as a punishment so that the other players don't get mad that he got to go to a strip club and they're stuck in the bubble?
There is that. Make an example of him.
But simple, he broke the rules. He knew the rules. They allowed the funeral because they don't want to be dicks. But they did not allow for the also restaurant. Oh, and also strip club, and also whatever else he was doing besides the funeral.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of pity for these millionaires. I was going to say that.
I mean, plain and simple, he signed on for this. That he broke the rules.
Yeah.
Nate, how good is strip club food?
Joker's has pretty, where Joker's was the Silk. Silk has pretty good food. I'm not gonna lie.
Would you go there if it wasn't a strip club and just a restaurant?
Actually, they do have good food. I would go there as a restaurant.
Okay.
And the scenery's nice though.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
the atmosphere. Yeah.
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 I've never been to Hooters, but I've heard their food isn't really all that.
No, I've been to a Hooters. I went to a Hooters in Vegas.
They have food at Hooters?
Very disappointed.
I didn't know
I
that.
heard they had chicken wings.
The wings are subpar. There, I said it. Sorry, Hooters.
Ooh.
Never been there.
Molly, we're going to Hooters. I gotta try some wings.
I want some subpar wings.
I was too drunk in Georgia to remember what the wings were like.
They're that forgettable, sir.
I mean, I'd rather have gay-hating Chick-fil-A's,
Speaking of being woke.
Uh-oh.
We got a story here. Chicks are now getting
Silk.
fish.
The answer is Silk, Robertine.
Have you heard of being wokefished?
No.
So wokefished are men that a dude describes himself as a huge feminist to get feminist women.
Beware the male feminist. That's all I have to say.
And
Ladies.
after they engage in coitus and stuff, the facade wears off. And they're not like that. So a lot of these guys are...
Are you accusing men of putting on a show to get laid?
Yeah. Interesting.
No way.
The tables haven't turned.
That's why I'm critical of male feminists, because I bet you 99% of them are like, oh, this gonna get me laid? Oh, yeah, I'm a male feminist.
If you're a male feminist, you don't have to deal with the alpha males for competition, right?
You're already in. You are on the other side of the curtain.
I think this is a mating strategy that some people, hey, good for dude. You figured it out.
So all I have to say is, women, you be careful. Don't trust those guys. Check the basement for bodies every time.
Yeah, that's right. Don't trust me, lady. I mean, don't trust those guys, ladies. Don't do it. They're bad.
Especially those guys that you meet off of dating sites. They're shady.
Yeah.
No, Molly. We met on
Mark.
Yeah. Did you guys meet online?
I heard someone joke about where'd all the good guys go from Tinder. It's like, honey, they were never on Tinder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So, I guess woke fishing is a new thing. Maybe not as many people are woke.
Well, I mean, it's a tale as old as time, as men bending over backwards to impress women, do whatever they think is going to get them that successful date. So now this is just the most recent iteration of guys putting on toupees. Now they're putting on philosophical life toupees instead of literal ones.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
It's the male equivalent of makeup. This is what I present myself as.
There you go, and that's why Molly doesn't wear makeup. So here, let's do this one.
You get what you see.
Yep.
Ellen, about to quit the show.
Ugh.
You guys hear all that stuff? Molly's pissed off. I don't care.
My sister likes Ellen.
I do
Well,
too.
Sucks.
She's been doing it for almost longer than Oprah now.
Yeah. So why is
You
she
know?
leaving? Just she's done. She's tired of it.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
is hating on her and ripping on her and
Toxic
saying what a
work
bitch she is.
environment. Don't
Is that
look
'cause
at
she-
Ellen. Don't talk to Ellen. It was underlings doing sexual harassment and stuff. And it basically has destroyed her image. To me, it seems like a lot of disgruntled employees are just launching a campaign against her, but it's cancel culture and it sticks.
Yeah.
What's
Gotcha.
that?
Well,
Ron said, "Get me off Nate's face," because his comment was still up.
Oh, sorry, Ron.
That's all right. I like Rod on my face. Come on, Rod, get on my face again.
Yeah.
Rod.
so I guess the story about Ellen is, be nice to your employees because you're going to pay for it in the long run if you're not.
But the problem too is people are taking this at face value. Is she really like that, or are people just mad and trying to make her out like that?
We
You
do
know,
love to
you
see
can't
our
believe
celebrities
everything you put on
destroyed.
social media.
We do
Yeah.
love to see that,
Yeah.
but they're saying all of it falls under her umbrella. There's 1,000 employees that work for Ellen.
I know, but
Also,
it's
the
like
stories about Madonna and all the shit she was putting her staff through when all this COVID stuff first started breaking out. Her staff was complaining about her.
it could be true, but it could be also false. And everyone takes, these social media posts at face value.
But Molly, it's on the internet. They fact check that, and they fact check everything on the internet, Molly. It's all
Everything.
true.
Molly.
It's all true.
Yeah.
Even the
you
things
say
that
here is
conflict.
And perhaps maybe she is
Ellen
done.
work for Ellen? I know Ellen's slot machines are shit in Vegas, and she owes me a bunch of money, so I don't care what happens to Ellen's career.
I mean,
Tom's mad at her because he played
5
her slot
minutes
machine
on
and lost money.
$300 on
I think what's happened is she did a stand-up set not too long ago on Netflix, and I think she wants to go back to her roots.
Okay.
And I think maybe it is time to leave, especially now that you can't really have an audience at your studio.
I never
And,
watched her show, but that could be half the appeal. Is that she got to do crowd work every day.
Yeah.
And people love that. Some people love doing that. It's a thrill.
crowd work, giving away things.
Yeah.
Now just her in her living room, and her producer is outside the house and in her back window. Very creepy. And it's like,
So
who's
yeah.
that?
So
Yeah.
Nate, here's a question for you. As a comedian, if you were someone like Drew Carey and you're hosting The Price is Right, how long are you going to do that? You going to do that till the end of time, or are you going to do it for a couple of years and go
The
home?
money Stop showing up.
You're giving away free shit all day.
Yeah.
But it's also boring and you can't travel or do anything.
Well, I mean, he does both. He does. There's people that I'm amazed on what they do, like Ryan Seacrest. Like he does his radio morning
He's
show.
not human.
Flies to L.A. Does this. Busy. I'm sure Drew Carey. Same with Jay Leno. He was doing the Tonight Show and also doing stand-up on the side as well.
Whew. That just seems like way too much work.
Yeah.
Doing
I
UFC
mean,
podcast, stand-up.
but they're set for life now.
That is true.
Yeah.
So if I was Drew Carey, I would do that into the grave, personally.
So
But that's just me.
Ellen issued an apology to her employees, and that seemed to backfire too. They said it was
Not sincere. She didn't mean it. Like what?
Well, put yourself in Ellen's
admitting
shoes.
wrongdoing.
Even if you did it and you were a jerk, how do you make this right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you could give them a pile of money, but then you just look like you're buying your way out of it.
She tried to apologize. That didn't
Yeah.
work because that pretty much only admits that wrong shit was going on.
Because I'm not familiar with the actual allegations. Was she just making off-color jokes? Was she?
No, it was a heartfelt apology and saying that.
No, I mean the things her staff were accusing her of initially.
a lot of
she
it
just
was
making-
underlings, Mark.
Yeah, her. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, her.
That her
Underlings
employees
did
were like,
Yeah. What were they complaining about?
sexual harassment.
not her doing it, other employees doing it,
Her
and her not
employees
doing
harassing. Okay, middle management harassing people.
Yeah.
Well, that's not Ellen's fault.
Oh, but then there's also been lots of stories coming out saying, well, she's not a nice person. And
Don't
Probably.
look
I don't
at
think
her.
anyone in Hollywood's a nice person.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Now,
know.
if you think about it, if you're in that stature of, let's say, Ellen, Oprah, or somebody of that nature, where you're known around the world, you can't be nice all the time. Like, you can't, especially when the camera's not on. You someday like, hey, how's it going? Like, shut the fuck up! I'm going to my fucking green
I'm
room,
gonna buy gas.
and I'm gonna, like,
I'm not everyone's best friend.
yeah, like, I'm just doing my thing right now. I'm nice on the show. Be with me on the show, but right now I'm trying to take a poop, and you're distracting me from doing that.
Can't always be up here. Can't always be up here.
It's
Sometimes
easy
you're
to
down
say
here.
the problem starts with the top, but I'm giving Ellen the benefit of a doubt, saying like, how do you control what somebody else does when you're doing the show and this guy's sexually harassing somebody while you're busy? You can't be everywhere. 1,000 employees is a lot of people.
All she can do is fix it going forward. She can't change the past, but she can look into it. She can hire new people.
And now,
especially,
social media has way too much power right now.
I agree with Romper T. I hate seeing comics apologize for a joke, especially a joke they did 10 or 12 years ago on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, 10 years ago, I was a different person. We all were a different person 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. I would think you would grow as you progress in life.
Like Kevin Hart, yeah.
Yeah, some people don't change, but some people do. And it's like, really, you're gonna attack me for something I said way back when? Like,
something I've already apologized for.
Yeah. And it's like,
is it ever gonna go away?
No, I guess not. Not in today's world. Because we have so much time right now at home to punish everybody that should be punished or not punished.
Oh, jeez.
Well, like, you gotta look back at your what we have said on this podcast a year ago. Oh man, we gonna get in so much trouble.
Shut the fuck up, Nate.
Well, when I was in high school, it was the era of Family Guy when kind of that outrage humor was popular. It was like taking things too far for laughs. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm sure there's tons of things I've done and said that would not fly by today's standards, but that was the culture of the times. You could make jokes like that in the naughties.
In the naughties.
The naughties.
Oh, I like that.
That's good. Oh, wow. All right, guys. I think we can wrap this one up. I got some boring stories, but let's not do that. Let's keep this off the rails. I got to go redo the studio. Mark's helping me move. Remember to vote for us.
Okay. Is there a list of the podcasts?
No, you got to write in off the rails for best comedy.
But I don't know.
For T show for entertainment, you got to write in utterly insane for miscellaneous.
But I'm a bad speller.
Just off the rails, OCR. Everybody will know.
Because I don't know. I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put in for the other ones. Like, should I put for the kid friendly, the Romper T show? And
ooh, somebody just got uninvited from the Ron Petit show.
So what they do is the initial round is people basically nominating, and they take the top podcasts that were nominated, and then they do the official voting, and then they'll have the podcast names under the category.
So we have to ask the audience to do something twice. It's hard enough to get something once.
I know.
So we're in the nomination phase.
This is to get in.
Like, would they accept it if I just put in two things?
Yes.
Shouldn't we be automatically in?
No, I think it's fair to do it from scratch every year.
Yeah.
Okay.
There shouldn't be a legacy bonus.
I don't know. I kind of like that.
Well, that's going to make us lazy and weak. You got to keep us in fighting shape.
Enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're good.
You got to be hungry, Tom. You got to be hungry.
All right. Well, we're going to redo our studio. Nate, where can everybody find the world famous comic Nate Ford?
Comic Nate Ford on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can always find me through Off the Rails as well. If you want to just give me an email, comicnateford@rocketmail.com. If you just want to hang out.
Wait, was that Rocket Mail?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, next week we're gonna have Ron Petit in here co-hosting. We are sister podcasts. We're sister wives. We're going to have a wrestler in, Corey Castle, so looking forward to that. And Nate's going to be on the Ron Pertee show. You know how much I'm advertising for him when
I know.
we're on a podcast. We should go to Off the Rails, like the page.
Yeah. Off the Rails, TM.
Let's see if Ron will pay back the free advertising.
Yeah.
Talk about us on his show.
That's all we talk about. This has been Off the Rails, bringing you Ron Pertee's show.
Ron Pertee. Ron Pertee. Ron Pertee. Ron Pertee.
Nice, Nate.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Remember, universe, we are not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.